Gentlemen, and welcome to Sports Plus for tonight's game between your Xavier Musketeers and the Bowling Green State University Falcons. Today we got a pretty unique matchup. We've got the coach of your Musketeers is actually facing off against his kid brother who plays for Bowling Green. So should be a heck of a matchup. But before we get started, I just want to give you guys a little peek behind the scenes on what goes on here in ACHA hockey. We are extremely fortunate to be able to bring this game to you live, and it was kind of a group effort on how we came to be here. During Parents Weekend, we got a lot of feedback that there was a lot of demand out there and a lot of interest for getting these games streamed live, and so we put our heads together, and fortunately for us, we have some very, very intelligent guys that play on this hockey team. Our executive producer is also a goaltender, so he was able to do all the research, and then lo and behold, we were able to get a kind sponsorship from our friends down at Missouri Valley Glass Company. So we got the resources that we need, and so this should be an ongoing thing. If the rink has internet, we should be bringing you these games live. So we're excited to do that for you. Today on the camera, we've got Alex Land will be working the camera, and myself, I'll be giving you the play-by-play. We've got a huge special guest. Those of you may or may not know him, an absolute Xavier legend. Stevie the goalie is in the house, and between periods we're going to try to get him on the mic to catch up with him. So we got about 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in warm-ups here, and I'd like to get you today's starting lineups. So for the Bowling Green State University Falcons, starting in goal is Ryan Durkin. Starting at left defense, number 21, Bobby Edwards. Number 10 at right defense, Nate Baumgartner. Number 12 is going to be your left winger, Brad Hood. And at center, you got number 23, Alex Forsky. And Drew's kid brother, Derek Caraphilius, is on the right wing. So those are your starting lineups for the Bowling Green State University. And for your Musketeers, starting at right wing, we've got number 72, Ben Bridges. Starting at center, number 91, James Merkley. Your left wing will be number 26, Patrick O'Meara. Your left defenseman is your senior leader, does just about everything for the Xavier Musketeers. Number 8, Mark Enot. I'd like to give a shout out to all his boys there in the Weehaw area of the country. Number 16, your right defenseman, Michael Aarons. And starting in goal, the Bay City kid, number 33, Sage Zoner. So those are your starting lineups. You can hear me now. Okay. Okay, we've got about a minute left before we get ready to go live here. We are live and we are streaming. So these teams are fairly evenly matched. The Falcons right now sit with a record of 2-8, and your Xavier Musketeers are 3-6-1. So they are. This is a TSCHL battle, and they're battling for playoff position right now. And we are the Musketeers are a very young team, and they're starting to find their groove here. So it should be a heck of a battle here tonight. Okay, this is a unique tradition that we have here in ACHA hockey. Players go out there and pick up the pucks themselves, and each team is gathering around their respective net to give each other the last few words of encouragement. So we are getting ready to get this show started. So to stay in touch with the Xavier Musketeers, please feel free to follow us on Twitter at XavierHockey.com. So those are for live, in-game updates. So the players get ready to line up here. Got a 10:52 start. Looks like we're going to play into tomorrow tonight, huh? Here we go. Merkley settles in here, and we're getting ready to get this show started. Puck is dropped. We're live. We're streaming. Aarons picks the puck up, plays it up the boards. Goes D to D. Over to Markey. Markey brings it up through the neutral zone. He dumps it in. Puck's out of play. So okay, we got that started. We had to work out a technical difficulty there. We've got the screen up and live here. So we are 0-0. The Falcons chip it off into the Xavier zone. We play it around the net. Cross-ice pass. Puck dumped in behind Sage. Musketeers struggling to get it out here at this point. Bowling Green dumps it back in again. Falcons play it out. Create a turnover. Danny Powers brings it up through the neutral zone. Musketeers enter their offensive zone. Drop back to Danny. Tries to hit a man in the slot there. Falcons bring it up 2-on-2 here. Shot and save by Sage. So with 8:18 left in the first period, the score remains 0-0. Chris Becker goes in to take the draw. Falcons win the draw shot on Sage. Save. Oh, God. Falcons put one in there on a tip behind Sage. So the Bowling Green Falcons take an early lead with score within the first 2 minutes here of the first period. Okay, Falcons dump it back in. Jack Dallas plays the puck. Falcons put pressure on our defenseman there in the corner. Puck is off to the right of, or off to the left of Sage. Falcons play it back to the point. Muskies battle. D to Mark Enot. Mark Enot plays it through the neutral zone. They dump it in. The icing is waved off. Falcons with the cross ice pass. Attempt to dump it in. Mark Enot moves it up through the neutral zone. Michael Aarons goes in. Gets back. Sage plays the puck. Cruiser dumps it in. Falcons make the save, and puck is going to be faced off here. 17 minutes remaining in the first period. Danny Powers steps in to take the draw. Falcons draw it back, moving her in behind their net. Look to break the puck out, turn over through the Cruiser brings it up on the odd man rush there. Danny Powers in the center, shot on goal there. There it is. Shot on goal, Cruiser. So the Falcons got out to a quick start and got the Muskies in a deficit here. Puck will be dropped to the right of the Falcons goalie. Musketeers win the draw back to Drake Eckert. There it is. Muskies keep the pressure on. Drake Eckert plays the puck. Tries to move it through the neutral zone. Falcons dump it in. Musketeers move it in behind their net. Look for the breakout pass. Big shot, big save by Sage. Falcons keep the pressure on. Puck out of play. Muskies win the draw, bring it up through the neutral zone. Patrick O'Mara drives it into the right side of the Falcons goalie. Moves it out into the slot. Mike Aarons keeps the puck in. Dumps it back in. Patrick O'Mara battles down there. Falcons look to break it out. Mark Enot breaks the play up. Shot on goal. Big save by the Falcons. So it's 15:05. The score is 1-0 in favor of the Falcons. So we got some fans down there taking a few photos there. Everybody likes to be out here at the Muskies game. Come on down to Sports Plus. Got a full house here. Falcons remain in control, moving in through the slot. Shot just wide. Falcons dump it back in. Pressure's on. Sage with the save. We got a little mix-up going on. That's not allowed here in the ACHA. So it looks like they're both going to get called. So we'll have coincidental minors. So for the next 2 minutes, the teams will play 4-on-4. Falcons win the draw, bring it back to the point. Jack Dallas brings it out round the net. Drake brings it in. Muskie's moving through the neutral zone. Got a 3-on-2. Got a good opportunity here. Oh! That was a big scoring opportunity for the Muskies there. Got some space out here to move. Sage with the save there. Muskies get a fresh set of legs out there. We'll change it up a bit here. Cole Shelgren there. They bring it up. Looks for the open man. Just wide. Okay, 44 seconds remain in coincidental minors. Falcons look for a change here. We got a fresh set of legs out there. Marquis battles in behind the net. He picks the puck up there. Got a 2-on-2 right here. Mark's going to dump it in. Teams are full strength. Drake Eckert pressures the puck. .12:20 remains in the first period. Shot goes wide and it's out of play. Face-off will be to the right side of Mahone drives to the net there. Patrick Omni out there on the point with Shelgren. Puck's out of play. We got a full house here tonight at Pack the Plus, right? I think our cameraman is showing that full house here. Danny Powers in for the draw. Okay. Shelgren backs up. Patrick Omni on the play there. Danny Powers moves it through. He's got some room to work here. Brings it to the right side of the Falcons goalie. Moves it around behind the net. Shot on goal there. Patrick Omni's become a scoring threat this year, putting his first goal in a couple weeks ago. There it is, and your Muskies are on the board. So the Muskies tie it up here about halfway through the first period. Danny Powers with the goal there. Kid from Leesburg, Kansas. So we got 11-17. Muskies won, the Falcons won. Danny Powers turns around, tries to break it up. Mark Enoch gets the play. Good transition. Back to Mark Enoch there. That 64 is a mystery player that's not on our roster sheet right now. It's an icing. So that'll come all the way back down into the Muskies offensive zone here. They'll face off just to the right of the Falcons goalie. Drake Eckhart gets the puck. He's going to dump it in. Drake's really come into his own here as a player. He's a kid you want to have on your team. There's nothing he won't do for this team. Right there. .9:53 remains in the first period. That's going to be a high stick. Nope, they waved it off. Shalgren plays the puck. Cole Drake on the ice. Number 19, Shalgren brings it in. We got a 3-on-2, shot on goal. Look for the rebound. Oh, God. There it is. There it is. Cole Drake on the tally there for the Muskies. That right there, that's just a garbage man goal. Hard work right there. Picking it up, picks in the rebound, and finds the back of the net. Fans are going crazy here right now. There it is. Tim Powell there. Shalgren plays it around the net to Tim Powell. Tim Powell looks for Cole Drake. Defenseman pinches in there. Quinn Harlan. Cole Drake's really a gritty player. Mark Enoch looks to play it up. Plays it back to Michael Ahrens. Michael Ahrens continues to pressure the puck. Looking for an out. Got a 2-on-1. We got an odd man watch there. Danny Powers looks, shot on goal. Oh. Stop and play here. Face-off is going to be to the left of the Falcons goalie. 8:20 remaining in the first period. Your Musketeers 2. BGSU Falcons 1. Powers wins the draw. Brings it back to Michael Aarons. Michael Aarons with a shot on goal. Oh, God. Veteran defenseman. I like this defensive pairing with Aarons and Enot. Marky Mark, the Weehaw boys. Mark plays around the net here. Xavier brings it up through the neutral zone. Tip it in. Cycle through the offensive zone. Bring it back to Jack Dallas. Drake Eckert on the stop. He's going to dump it in. Oh, no, he's going to go end-to-end on us right here. Those kids out of Detroit, great players. Danny Powers pressures the puck. Shot on goal. Big save by Sage. Danny Powers, we got a 2-on-1. We got a back checker with them. It's going to be an icing. Play will come back. Play's going to come all the way down back into the Musketeers offensive zone here. Falcons drive into the zone. Move it through the slot. Shot wide. There it is. I want to give a shout out to all my friends listening at home, giving me all the feedback. Very much appreciated. We're going to work on the technical side of this. We'll break this film down just as the Musketeers will break the film down. There it is. We're going to dump it in. Dump it in the left side. Falcons goalies are Mark Enot breaks it up with the poke check. Danny Powers cycles it through. Brings it to the center of the ice, shot on goal there. Danny Powers in his sophomore campaign. Cole Drake on the left side of him. Cole turns it around. Danny Powers brings it in. Quinn Harlan. There it is. Michael Aarons plays it in the neutral zone. Reverses it back to Enot. Enot brings it up through the neutral zone. Mark Enot started his career as a forward here with us, and he's done just about everything we've asked him to do. So there it is in the slot there. It's a missed opportunity there for the Musketeers. So it's 4:52 remaining in the first period. Drew Xavier Musketeers 2, Bowling Green Falcons 1. Tim Powell, big freshman for us. Tim plays it. Brings it back over there to Jack Dallas. 2-on-1 here. Jack's going to chase that puck down the ice there. They're going to rotate. Musketeers bring it up. Pressure on there. Drive it in deep. Left side of the Falcons goalie. Musketeers pinch, keep the puck in there. Falcons have it deep into the zone, try to flip it out. Pressure on there. Musketeers need to spread out a little bit. They dump it back deep in the Falcon zone there. Looks like they're going to get a fresh set of legs out there. Cruiser on the puck. Musketeers got the pressure on him right now. Danny Powers again. Pride of Leedsburg, Kansas. Fakes the shot there. Circles back through the offensive zone, looking for an open man there. Shelgren dumps it back in. Stop and play as the net comes off the posts. Got a passionate group of fans here tonight. I'd like to give a shout out to one of our #1 fans. Happens to be a distinguished Bowling Green State University alumni, Doug Good. He would be here in person, but he's probably home resting a knee injury, watching us on TV. So, hope you get better, Doug. Mark Enot. Matt Mahone. Matt Mahone with a shot on goal. Kick saved by the Falcons goalie. Mark plays it, stays on his feet. They swarm him. Pass it back over to Michael Aarons. Musketeers chip it into the zone there. There it is. They turn it over. Oh, God, just a bit outside. Jack Dallas throws it in. Kicks it back out to Drake Iron. Big boom. There you go. Muskies were right in the correct position. Musketeers, the Falcons goalie without his helmet on. Little old school hockey out here. That's how we used to play, you know that? Yeah. Back in the day. Minute 20 remains in the first period. We got a special guest that's going to come join us down here at between periods. Stevie the goalie is in the house. Can't wait to catch up with him, see what he's up to. All right. Jack Dallas keeps it in. Ben Bridges plays it. Drake dumps it back in there. So we got 1 minute remaining in the first period. Your Musketeers lead 2-1 here. Turn it around. Quick transition. Shot on goal there. Ben Bridges with the shot on goal. Okay, so with 43 seconds left, Danny Powers steps in to take the draw. Falcons bring it down 3-on-2. Cole Rush is back. Just a bit outside there. Puck cleared out of the Muskie zone. Can't fan on it like that. 20 seconds remain. Muskies just got to get it out of their zone. They clear the zone there. 10 seconds remain. Cole Shelgren plays it. He's going to send it over to Mark Enot, who's going to skate around and end the period there. So at the end of one, it's the Xavier Musketeers 2. Bowling Green 1. So come on down here, Stevie. Let's catch up with Stevie here. Is his mic live? Is he live? Let's get him on camera here to say hi to the folks. Yeah, we're gonna get. God, yeah, you're good looking. I like people to know that we know each other. So come on down here. Come on down next to me. There you go. So God, I didn't get a chance. It's been far too long. I haven't. I don't. Are we doing okay? We on?
Go
Stevie,
down one.
come on down, Stevie. This is an odd way to catch up live in front of your fans.
I know.
So fill us in on what you're doing. I think I know. Law school.
Law school in Detroit.
Living in Detroit, Rock City.
Yep, back at home.
So Stevie, as many of you probably know, all-time leading wins goalie for the Xavier Musketeers.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Did we just make that up?
We might have just made it up, but
Okay,
I'm pretty certain that you've got the record wins. He represented Xavier University with the trip to Europe to play for our country, right?
Correct. Yeah.
And we're gonna make some stuff up here, but I think I got it right.
Keep it going then.
Two-time All-American, academic All-American,
correct,
right? Graduated with a degree in finance.
Yep.
And now you're off at
law school.
Law school.
3 years,
So,
yeah.
what brings you back down to the great city of Cincinnati? We love seeing you.
The first game this year had to come back. Heard it was going to be a big crowd, a lively crowd, which it is.
Yep.
What's up with these parents over here?
Yeah, well, yeah, I tell you what, ever since you graduated, the parents have gotten a little rowdy.
Yeah,
Your parents were always at every game.
Respectable.
They were respectable. Us folks from Detroit, right? We're
That's
respectable people.
That's
so.
right. Well, it's good to be back down and see everybody and see a good first period.
Well, good. I'm glad you came down and give a shout out to your friends out there. You keep in touch with any of these guys?
Yeah, Marky and Drake and Danny and Aaron. So still keep in contact.
You staying on campus tonight?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
God. It's
I'll try to keep your captain in line.
Yeah, keep the captain in line. We got another game tomorrow.
I know. That's what I hear.
Well, hey, stick around
Alrighty.
and we'll catch up with you after game.
Alrighty,
so,
Chuck,
ladies
thanks.
and gentlemen, Stevie Irwin,
Thanks,
Stevie
guys.
the goalie. Okay. Well, we're going to take a little breather here. We will be back. We'll keep streaming, but we're going to hit mute on the mics here, and we'll be back here after the ice gets cleaned. Okay, we hear you live there.
We're live.
Okay, so we got a special treat now. We're going to decide to expand the broadcast here. Our cameraman has got a headset on now, and he's going to provide some color commentary. But before we get started and the teams take the ice here for the second period, I just got coached by the old coach, and your friend and former teammate. I've got to make a correction. I got to make a public correction. What do you think Tim Pye would think about me taking his record away from him just out of the blue here?
You know, that's the one thing he's got to his name right now.
Right.
Is the record.
Right. He does. And if you're watching out there, Tim Pye, I am sorry. It got away from me there. But that's what happens when you get surprised by former alumni here in the building. So the three of you guys, Tim Pye and Alex Land, who's on the camera, just recently got married. Tim got married, and their third partner in crime, the third Musketeer, is currently on the bench for the Musketeers. So 2 goalies and the normal one, right?
That's what they say. That's what they say. The goalies are always the crazy ones.
Right.
You got to keep an eye on them.
Yeah, you hung out with both of them, right?
Unfortunately.
Yep.
At times I was dragged into it.
Yeah. God. Were they best of friends or mortal enemies?
Mortal enemies.
Okay,
a lot of fighting going on.
All right, so as we get ready to start for the second period here, looks like the Danny Powers line is out there with Jack Dallas and Drake Eckert. Drake's the team president this year. He really is a special kid. Okay, as they back up through the zone. Danny Powers brings it over. Crosses over to 71. All right, they're going to get waved off there. Icing was waved off. Musketeers pursue. Cole Shelgren gets in there. All right, Michael Aarons plays it over. He dumps it in. Muskies are going to get a change here.
Musketeers with a lot of momentum coming in after that first period.
A lot of momentum in a 2-1 game here. I'm going to work on getting the clock set straight here right now. Okay, we got that corrected there. Fans are calling to dump it in deep there. Patrick Omni there. Slide there by Cole. Muskies bring it wide. Marquine out with the big swat on the man. Okay, with 17:41 remaining in the second period. Your Muskies remain on top. How'd we do over the years against the Bowling Green Falcons?
We did well.
We did well.
So when I was on the team, we were still at the Division III level, so we didn't see Bowling Green often, but it was always a fair opponent.
Yep.
While I was wearing the jersey.
Oh, God, a lot of pressure on him. They pepper the goalie there. How did we not get a goal there?
Got to try and find the net here.
Yep, got to try to find the net. We got to extend the lead here a bit. Michael Aarons plays it through the neutral zone there. Muskies chip it in. They go for a change. Falcons back to play it. They play it up the sideboard there. Catch a little speed going through the neutral zone. Danny Powers is back there where he's supposed to be. Ooh. Falcons line up for the one-timer there and just don't execute. Dump it in. Turn the puck over in the neutral zone there. Shalgren goes back down there. Icing is waved off. There it is. They get in the slot there. Backhand, they draw it over. So we got to stop and play there with 16-11 left in the second period there. Danny Powers is going to, Musketeers are going to go down one. Danny Powers got called for a hook. So the
I
first,
didn't see that one.
No, either did I. So for the first time in this game, the Muskies are going to be shorthanded. So it looks like they're going to go with Tim Powell. Patrick O'Meara is going to be out there to kill the penalty. Ben Bridges.
Drake Eckert having a word with the ref right now.
Yep. We like to have the smarter guys talk to the refs there.
It's always the Detroit kids.
Yep, all the brains come out of Detroit. Falcons on the power play here. Okay. Muskies have it. They clear the zone. Jack Dallas plays the puck there. Muskies battle in there through the neutral ice. They cover him up there. There it is. Get a rare opportunity here. And I'm missing something. How do we have a guy in the box and we're playing 5-on-5?
Looks like they must have called a 10-minute major.
They must have called a 10-minute misconduct for something. There it is.
Again, something we missed. We didn't see what happened.
Right.
Seemed like the Musketeers didn't see what happened.
Yeah. So please disregard the last, they were 5-on-5 there. But that said, it looks like the Musketeers are going to be without Danny Powers for 10 minutes here. Looks like Musketeers playing in behind the net. Right there, great opportunity. That's off there. So 14:23 remaining. Score remains 2-1. Looks like
like to see if the Musketeers can win this face-off here or draw something up. Get a shot on net.
So we've just increased the volume on your headset right there. So
I appreciate that.
fans want to hear more from you. Big hit there. Bring it in on net, just wide. Patrick Obney dumps it in. Falcons play it in there. Muskies get a change there, get a fresh set of legs out there. Shelgren goes back to play it, and it's an icing.
A lot of confusion on this draw right now. Bowling Green having a hard time getting the right
Too many
guys on
guys.
the ice.
You have trouble counting. You can only put 6 out there, right?
I don't think you can do that.
So you step in. Bowling Green wins the draw after a bit of confusion. It's a 2-on-1 there. Drake Eckhart plays it perfectly. Jack Dallas back there. Comes up with the puck. There it is. They dump it off the zone there.
Good chance here for the Muskies.
3-on-1. Just a bit outside there. Drake keeps it in. Jack Dallas chases it down the ice there. He's getting pursued. He's not, there it is. I think he got caught by surprise by the Falcons' speed. Chips it, yep, turn around. It's gonna be an offsides. Linesman waves it off there. Becker plays it in. Becker cycles through to the low slot. Michael Aarons with a shot just wide to the right. There it is. Play it up through the neutral zone. Andrew Best drops it in. Andrew Bress with the big hit there. It's getting a bit chippy out here right now. Got a delayed call right here.
Looks like this one's going to go on Bowling Green.
Yep. Looks like we're going to get our first power play opportunity. And, 2 games last weekend, the Muskies really started to get that power play working. So hopefully we can find the back of the net here over the next 2 minutes here.
And talking with the coaches throughout the week, this is a huge emphasis during practice.
Yep. Well, in this league, it's critical, right? You got to take advantage of these power play opportunities. So,
the Bowling Green player will sit for a rough.
Sitting for roughing. 2 minutes for roughing with 11:40. They're going to face the puck off just to the left of the Falcons goalie.
Again, some confusion on the Bowling Green bench, trying to get the right guys on the ice.
Patrick O'Meara's out there for the Muskies. Cole Shelgren out there on the point. Shelgren plays it to O'Meara. O'Meara with the quick shot. Shelgren back up there. Falcons clear zone. Shelgren comes back.
Musketeers doing well moving the puck in the neutral
Yep,
zone.
yep, there it is.
Got to get it in, get it deep, get set up.
Okay. So 1:10 left in the power play.
Musketeers enter
O'Meara
the zone.
brings it in. Cycles it back over to Shelgren. Got him on the wing there. And bring it back to Shelgren. Puck gets tipped away there. So the Muskies are going to regroup here. 40 seconds remain in the power play. Falcons play it. They clear the zone. Chris Becker plays it over. That gets it. Marky Mark with the shot on goal. 15 seconds remain in the power play. I got to make sure they don't get caught on the back door here. Keep the pressure on. 5 seconds remain in the power play. Mark shot on goal. God, he's a smart hockey player.
We're back to even strength.
Yep. Back to full strength. 9:30 remaining in the second period. We chip around. Okay, we got a 3-on-1 coming the other way on us. Jack Dallas out there. Big save by Sage. Very big save by Sage. Sage bailed us out of one there.
Sage hadn't been challenged much this period. Stepped up when it mattered right there.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Big hit in the open ice.
There it is. 2 big saves. Okay. So 9:05 remaining. It's getting a little chippy down there.
Some extracurriculars going on.
Yep. It's going to give Drew an opportunity to regroup and get the lines out here right. I mean, are the Musketeer coaches the 2 best dressed coaches in the league?
If you ask them, they'd say so.
I mean, I think they would. I think they definitely would. Andrew Best plays the puck. Tim Powell gets it. Going to bring it over to Shelgren. There it is. Muskie's bringing it into their zone. Shot on goal there. Falcons get it. They bring it out. Going to have to dump it in here. They decide to hold the puck, carry it into the zone there. Andrew Best strong on the stick there. Puck just over the top of Sage. They wrap it around behind the net there. Shelgren sets it up, reverses it. Tim Powell picks it up in the corner. Breaks it out up the left side. Falcons manage to break that up.
Xavier struggling to get out of their own end right now.
To get out of their own. We got to get a whistle here. There it is. They chip it out. We got a delayed penalty here. Yep, Muskies are going to go to the box there. Okay, so it's 7:42 left in the second. Looks like the Musketeers are going to be down. Going to have to kill this.
I think Coach Poe was not very happy about that call.
No, it looked like it was a little
opinion.
extracurricular there at the end, though. Looks like he went out looking for it.
Musketeers win the face-off.
Yep, win the draw.
Got to get that out.
There it is.
Nice
Muskies
play
clear
by
the zone
Xavier.
there. Matt Cruiser out there. Challenges the man there. Marky Mark picks it up. Cruiser tries to get it out there.
We got 3 Musketeers on this side of the ice.
Yep.
I'd like to see them spread out a little bit more.
Drake,
got
all right, we got a trip. So with so we're going to be back to even strength. Play 4-on-4 here.
Face-off should go down to the Musketeers' offensive zone here.
Yep. Patrick O'Mara, he's on top of it, points it out to the referees there.
I like that kid.
Yep, smart hockey player. Okay, looks like we got Patrick Omni out there. Looks like we got Jack Dallas.
We'll have some open ice with 4-on-4 hockey.
Yep.
See if the Musketeers can spread them out a little bit, get a couple shots on net.
Looks like there's a 40-second difference in these penalties there. Puck gets cleared out of the Muskies' offensive zone there. Patrick Omni plays it across. There it is. Jack Dallas takes a chance there. He's got to hustle back right now. There it is. That's a high stick. It's a high stick. And okay, so 51 seconds remain in the Muskies penalty and in a minute 20 in the Falcons penalty. So looks like we're going to have about 30 seconds. Is that right? Cruiser brings it in, cycles back through the offensive zone, looks to get it back out to Michael Aarons.
Good look by Aarons.
There it is.
Couldn't find the gap.
Yep. Big save by Sage. They chip it wide. Muskies bring it through the neutral zone.
Time to set it up here.
Yep.
Looks like the Musketeers will go on the power play in about 5 seconds.
Okay, your Muskies are on the power play. Muskies back to full strength there. Shelgren gets the puck.
Danny Powers is going to return to the Xavier bench here. Looks like his 10-minute penalty is over.
Michael Aarons in the box here.
So they trade spots.
Okay, so we're going to be even strength for 30 seconds, 4-on-4, and then the Muskies will be down for a minute and a half. Clear the zone there. Chris Becker with the shot on goal. Falcons look for the long cross-ice pass there. Shelgren looks to Tim Paul. Gets in the mix there. Big save by Sage. I don't know if they want to do that.
Sage coming up with a nice save there.
Tim Paul's a big kid. Goes about 6'5".
That's not a guy you want to mess with.
No.
we're going to have a penalty here. Looks like Bowling Green will sit this time. Actually,
they're going to take them both.
They decided to take both. Looks like the referees are going to try and get this one under control. Like you said, it's getting a little chippy.
Keep to all our fans out there, keep the feedback coming. We love to hear from you. So we got a little breaking action as they talk it out. I'd like to give a shout out to one of our biggest fans. We got CS #1 watching in Westchester, Ohio. So she's a huge Xavier fan, Xavier grad.
Of course.
So all good people. All good people.
All good people.
How about we give a shout out to the old coach? I believe he's probably watching right now. He's probably, under a blanket up there in Lake Erie.
Coaching from the couch.
He and his bride probably drinking cold Bud Lights, watching the game right now. So
there's nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
Long delay in action here.
To talk this out, Bowling Green's coach, he
the door is open in the Musketeer box.
Yep. They
I
might
hope
be
they're
going
not
away.
sending Tim Powell off the ice.
Max has got this under control right now.
Looks like a little bit of a ref show right now.
Yeah. Coming back down to explain it to the Musketeers. Okay. Looks like we got
and a Bowling Green Falcon being escorted off the ice.
Yep.
So.
Looks like his night is over.
You hate to see that.
Yes, you do. Tim Powell managed to escape there, so.
That was number 16 for the Falcons.
Number 16 for the Falcons. Let's see who got to. Oh, that's their leading scorer, Dominic Costco. 11 games. That's unlike him. That's uncharacteristic of him.
So despite him
He's a
getting
good
sent
player.
off, the Musketeers are still killing.
Still killing.
We got a 5-on-3.
5-on-3. 5-on-3. So they got to. They've got their work cut out for them. They can escape this. So it looks like they're going to be down for the next minute and 37 seconds.
Cameraman falling asleep.
Camera falling asleep, not the cameraman. We'll get that corrected by next broadcast, which we'll be coming to you again live tomorrow.
Nice break here for
Cruiser.
the Musketeers.
Yep, they got a 2-on-0 right there. Andrew. Oh. Okay.
Musketeer going down hard in the corner.
Yes.
Some punches.
There we go. We got some punches thrown. I believe that's Jack Dallas.
Looks like the Bowling Green player, the one throwing the punches. I didn't see Jack Dallas doing anything besides getting put in a headlock. Refs are going to try and break him up. I think Jack Dallas is just a little bit confused by the situation.
Yep. And Jack Brown.
Another Bowling Green Falcon heading off the ice. I think he might have just done that on his own, though.
Yep.
Calling it a night.
Yep. 11 games, yeah. So the Falcons are losing their Warriors quickly here.
They are down 2 men and could be a third here.
Yep.
That was number 4 that heads off the ice for the Falcons now.
Yep, that's Jack Brown.
Refs are going to talk it over. Marky Mark there to listen in.
This is turning into a long night. The clock just moved over. We are, it's officially Saturday.
Saturdays are for the boys.
Saturdays are for the boys. So we got the Butler Bulldogs coming in here tomorrow.
Some Jesuit on Jesuit action.
Jesuit on Jesuit action. I believe they're an ICHC team. Is that correct?
They are.
They are. Yep.
Win at the Division III level. Xavier and Butler went at it a couple times.
We did. We had some battles with those guys. Max appears to be agreeing with whatever they're saying down there, so he's getting a lot of...
which is rare.
Right. He's shaking his head, yeah. What do we got? So it looks like at the end of all that, Jack Dallas is going to join, what do we got in there? Tim Powell and who else?
We got Powell, Aarons, and now Dallas.
Yeah. So Jack Brown for the Falcons got a 5-minute major.
So it looks like we will play 4-on-3 hockey with the advantage to the Falcons.
Yes, 4-on-3. 4-on-3. Mark Enoch chases him back there. You're not going to find that kid out of position very often. There it is, clears the zone.
Come on, boys, you got this. Stay strong.
Cruiser enters the zone there. Cruiser, Bridges, and Marky Mark. Three very fundamentally strong hockey players out there right now. There it is. Cruiser gets it. Look at that. Looks for the behind the back pass. 2-on-1 right here. Now it's 4-on-4. We had a whistle there that kind of slowed down to 2-on-1 there.
I can't tell if they called offsides or if they're trying to get the Musketeers for too many men on the ice. Looks like just an offsides call.
Well, I don't know. I mean, wouldn't that be outside of the zone? So there you go. Patrick O'Meara's out there with Drake Eckhart. Chris Beckard. Becker in to take the draw to the left side of the Sage. There it is. Okay, now we're back to even strength. 4-on-4 right now. A wrap around there. All right. Looks like we killed it off here. Muskie's got to know that we're even strength right now. There it is. They turn around. They got a 3-on-1 coming back the other way. Yep. There it is. Good thing we got noise canceling headphones here right now.
Fans are letting the refs hear it a little bit.
Yeah, the press box is exposed to the general fans, and so who do we got out there right now? Mark Enott and Shelgren. Patrick O'Meara with the shot on net there. Mark Enott with the shot. Very smart play. There it is. There it is. Count that one.
Big time goal for the Musketeers.
Big time goal for the Musketeers.
As Bowling Green continues to unravel here a little bit, it'd be nice to put another goal in here before the end of the second period. We got 2 minutes and 11 seconds remaining. It'd be nice to see the Musketeers pile it on a little bit.
Yep. We got 33 seconds left in our penalty, so we'll for the remainder of the period we'll be on the power play if we can stay disciplined. Michael Aaron's there with the big hit. There we go. We got another 2-on-1 coming back the other way. There it is. Shot on goal. Get the looks like Shelgren and Patrick O'Meara are on the point. Danny Powers out there. Looks like Coach K's got him set up to go on the power play right now. 7 seconds in. There it is. We're going to have the 5-on-3 here. Delayed call here. There it is. Sage comes out of the net here. So we got the extra attacker out there. It looks like we're going to score. Oh, Lord. Okay. So with 1:24, it looks like we'll have the 5-on-3.
Yes, sir.
Be a good opportunity for the Muskies to extend their lead there. Cole Shelgren from Dover, New Hampshire. We got guys from all over on this roster.
That's what I love.
Yep.
Guys coming from all over the country.
Yep, we've had them. We had Detroit Rock City. We've mentioned that.
Yep.
Your hometown here, Cincinnati, Ohio.
Represent.
We've kids on the team from St. Louis, Chicago, Washington, D.C.
Guys coming from all over the country to play for Xavier. It's been pretty cool to see that come together over the past couple of years. We've really built a strong program here.
Yeah, and remember the early years of when you started? Program's come a long ways. Okay. Well, that
some confusion in the stands
we got some
now.
confusion in the stands. Just keep your head down here. Let's hope we get to stay.
Try and turn the camera away from it a little bit.
Yep. We got kids watching at home right now. So this is exciting stuff we have here with the Musketeer program here. Now we just got to learn how to do play-by-play in color. I think you're doing a fantastic job on the color.
You know, it's my first time on the job. Get the nerves out early.
So what job have you not done with this Xavier program? Player, club president, board member, coach.
Coach for a second.
Now we've got color man. Doesn't stop with you, does it? Okay, there we go. So after the stoppage in play, we got a little bit less than a full house here now. Cole Shelgren there plays the puck. Looks for Danny Powers as he circles through the neutral zone. Tosses it back to Patrick O'Meara. Cole, look there. We got a man on the wing there. Patrick's got a good opportunity here. Looks to go down low to Danny Powers. They cycle it over the wing there. Brings it back out to Cole. Cole with the shot on net. They've got some room to work there, but they got to play with a little bit of urgency here.
47 seconds left in the second period.
Yes.
Puck goes out of play.
Danny Powers brings it in. He's going to set up behind the net there. Plays it back out to Patrick O'Meara. Over to Shelgren. Brings it back down low. Cycles it back out to Shelgren. Danny looks to play it off the boards. Bring it back out. Shot on goal there. So 16 seconds remain in the period. Your Xavier Musketeers lead 3-1. They're on a 5-on-3 power play right here. Bring it back to Cruiser. Cruiser's up top there. Oh, yeah, almost got picked there. Uh-oh. He's got to hurry back there.
Nice play by Xavier.
There we go. There it is. Okay, so we're at the end of two. Your Musketeers lead 3-1, and they'll come out of the room with a 5-on-3 power play for the next, looks like 41 seconds. So we're going to take a little breather here now. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. So thank you for watching. We're live and streaming, right?
Yes, sir.
We're back for the third period. You went into the locker room. You got to visit a little bit in there. What they have to say? I thought it was pretty profound, this coaching staff.
They said they needed to score some more goals.
I mean, I think it's brilliant. I mean, truth be told, I don't know if this one's going to end up 3-1. I think they're going to need to score a few more goals here. So
He did put a lot of emphasis on capitalize on those 2-on-1 chances that they had. The Musketeers had a couple of those late in the second period there.
Sure.
And couldn't find the net. So I think they need to find an opportunity to capitalize on those 2-on-1, 3-on-1s that they're getting, because they're able to break it out of the Falcon zone fairly easily.
Yep.
Just need to find a way to move the puck and find the open guy.
Well, it'd be nice for your Xavier Musketeers to put one in here quickly. Looks like we got a 41-second advantage here, so hopefully Coach K is drawing a plan for these guys and got the right personnel on the ice there. I don't know if Danny Powers got a mind of his own, but he looks like he's going to be out there to take the draw. So we got Danny, we got Matt Cruiser's going to be out there. Cole Shelgren, Matt Cruiser, Ben Bridges there.
We're live.
We're live, we're streaming. Falcons clear the zone. 20 seconds remain. Shelgren plays it around the net there. Brings it across ice to Cruiser. Stop and play, got the offsides call. Falcons bring it down the left-hand side of the rink there. Michael Laren's back. Mark Enot battles in front there. Play was blown dead there. So we're well into Saturday morning now.
Nothing like some ACHA hockey.
Little ACHA hockey to get the weekend started. Mark Enot plays it around to Michael Aarons. They bring it back. They both battle down low. They reverse it. Going to bring it up the right side of the ice here. Bridges takes it. Tips it in. Chris Becker out there on the ice now. Andrew Best turns the puck over there. There he goes. He hustles up the ice to turn around. We're at even strength right now. 17:53 left to play in the third period. Bowling Green chips it down. Icing's waved off. Andrew Brest chips it out. There it is. Musketeers chip it in. Cole dumps it back into the zone there for Danny Powers. Cole's all over that blue line right now. Patrick Omni keeps it in.
Xavier applying some heavy pressure right now.
Danny Powers making himself available in the slot there. Cole Shelgren's got the puck. Throws it in. Looking for the tip. Patrick Omni fires it on goal there. Bowling Green brings it up through the neutral zone, taking on Ride. There it is. Shelgren tips the puck right. He's going to bring it down end to end, dumps it in. Xavier looks to get the change here. All 5 players are going to get some fresh legs out here. Patrick O'Mara picks it up on the backside there. Brings it behind Sage. Reverses it over. There it is, Shelgren there. Spins out of Ben Bridges brings it up the ice there. Falcons bring it back. They turn it over in neutral zone. Puck get called out of play down there.
Yeah, but I think the referee might take both here. There's a
little skirmish going on.
Play in the corner. It's like both players are going to sit. Again, refs just trying to get control of the game.
Michael Aaron's in for 2 minutes. Is that correct? Do I have that correct?
Aaron's will sit. I don't think that one is his fault. He just kind of got caught. And again, the ref just trying to get control of the game, decided to take both.
Okay, so we're going to play 4-on-4 here for the next 2 minutes. 15:30 remains. Matt Mahone dumps it in there. Mahone and Becker are out there to play the 4-on-4. There it is. Jack Dallas circles back around there. Big save by Sage. There it is. Matt Mahone chases the puck down there. Calls him for calls him for icing.
Called him for a hook.
Called him for a hook.
So the Musketeers go down a man.
Yep, we're going to need down a man for 2 minutes here. Jack Dallas goes into the box. So they're going to play 4-on-3 here. Coach K's brother out there on the power play right now. Musketeers are going to have to fight this one off here. Oh, there it is.
Nice
there it
block.
is. Nice block. Way to lay yourself out there.
Musketeers send it down the ice.
Yep. You're going to get some fresh legs out there, all 3 of them. Patrick O'Mara does everything for this team right now. A little wide. Puck out of play there. Okay, with 13:47 remaining, Musketeers remain on top, 3-1.
We'll see if Xavier can kill off these 2 penalties here and start to get momentum back on their side. Start playing in the opposite end. Sage under a little bit of fire right now, at no fault of his own.
Marquis not out there. Cruiser. Okay. So we got a player back, so we're going to be down for 36 seconds here. Falcons play it across. 26 seconds remain in the Musketeers penalty. They kick it out, so that's going to do it. They bring it down the zone here. Got 15 seconds left till we get our man back. Okay, we're back to even strength. Down low, Sage with the save. Oh, Lord, we just kicked it in. So that was unfortunate. We
an own goal.
Looks like we got a little mix-up there, and we kicked it in on ourselves. So it's going to put a little pressure on the Musketeers with 12:46 remaining. That's the game of hockey, right? You're going to get some bad bounces every now and again. So we're back to even strength. They got to get back to the fundamentals. They got to regroup and get after it. So Chris Becker in for the draw. Dump it in. Matt Mahone there. Looking for Becker in the slot. Andrew Best there. Brings it back to Patrick Omni. Shot on goal by Patrick. Falcons bring it out through the neutral zone, dump it in. Sage plays it. It's like they're going to get called for the icing. It's all the same with the referees. They could stop blowing this whistle. You know, this old man is well past his bedtime here at 12:46 a.m. It's like they're going to face it off here at center ice. Shelgren dumps it in. Matt Mahone chases after it. They battle in the corner. Andrew Best down there. Patrick Omni with the shot. It's a little bit high. Mahone chases after it. Pressure again. He gets a turnover. Looks for the man in the slot. Back to Omni. Omni dumps it back in again. Mahone battles along the corner there. Cole Drake there, dumps it back in. Looks for the reverse. Shelgren keeps it in. Cole Drake back there to battle with him. I am my brother's keeper. There it is. That Cole Drake
Nice
kid's a
hit
big,
by
strong
Cole
kid.
Drake.
He's a big, strong kid. Omni battles below. Ben Bridges down there. Bridges transitions through the neutral zone. Over to Bridges. Looking for an open man. Musketeers on the change. They're going to cycle it back out. Patrick O'Mara throws it back in. .40 remaining in the third period. Falcons throw it in on Sage. Sage makes a save there. So we're halfway through the third period with 3-2 ball game. Muskie's got to find a way to battle through this. This has got playoff implications on there and seeding and rankings. This game is a must-win for the Muskies.
This is a big one for the Musketeers. You gotta win the games. They're in front of you. Have a chance to capitalize right now.
Yep.
Nice
shot on goal
net,
there. Danny
rebound.
Powers right there for the rebound. Okay, we got a little momentum swinging in our favor here.
Yep, that's all right. Even though the puck didn't find the back of the net, it was nice to see the Musketeers get not one but two shots on net. Continue to challenge this goalie a little bit.
Yep. .44 I'm going to go with is James Merkley. From Fairport, Connecticut. It's a work in progress here at the Xavier Sports Network.
Take it one game at a time.
Omni plays it over to Shelgren. Shelgren plays it up the left side. Danny Powers picks it up in the neutral zone. Tosses it over to Bridges. They cycle down low. He's got him in the slot. Oh, good look there by the Musketeers there. I'm going to get Bridges and Cruiser confused, 71 to 72 for a minute here. Danny Powers gets it. Tries to play it back. There it is, Shelgren. Danny Powers finds it in. There it is. Oh! Matt Cruiser hits the post there.
Back and forth action
Back
now.
and forth, yep. Andrew Bress chases down there. There it is, 2-on-2.
Nice save by
Nice
Sage.
save. Yep, Andrew Bress there. God, that's a lot of hustle out of that kid.
Here we go.
Okay, with 7:57 remaining. Musketeers still on top. James Markley in to take the draw for the Musketeers. There it is.
Nice hit in open ice.
Jack Dallas brings it down the left side, finds it in the slot, shot. He's got to cycle back. Musketeers going to change, fresh set of legs out there right now. Shelgren brings it around. Patrick Gami plays it up the left-hand side there. Ben Bridges, Cruiser. There it is. Patrick's going to dump it in. Good, smart hockey play right there. Danny Powers. It's like they're playing a little two-man forecheck right there right now. Danny's shadowing. Mark Enott comes over to the left-hand side there. Aarons joins the play. Andrew Best. God, he's a big body kid. Cole Drake out there. Excuse me, Cole Biter. We're getting this straight here. Andrew's flying around. Look at that. He gets the turnover, tries to wrap around. Matt Mahone fires it at the net, out of play. So the Muskies they're doing what they can to hang on right now.
Got to find a way to finish this one off.
Got to find a way. This is a young team. This will go a long way for their development, right? They can close these games out and learn how to win. Carol Fields plays it in the corner there. 21 stops it. Mahone battling. Andrew's all over the place.
He's flying right now.
He is. Putting his team on his back. He's going to will them to a win right now. Pressure's on there. The momentum's in our favor right now. We got to close it out. Look at that. Jake Eckert being unselfish there. Way to hustle back there. Okay, with 4:34. You know, as first-year coaching staff of the Musketeers got to be thinking, you know, what's going to happen here? How soon are they going to pull the goal? They got to be preparing for the situations late in the game here, right? I mean, anything can happen, and you got to have your guys mentally prepared. They got to start thinking about, you know, what they're going to do, where they're going to, you know, guys are going to get on the ice here.
Yep, you got to have the correct matchups. Looks like someone may have just called a timeout here. Yep. Maybe they're potentially moving the face-off outside. But got to have the right matchups. Got to have the right guys on the ice to finish this one off.
Patrick O'Mara chasing around behind the Falcons net there. Ben Bridges out there.
Looks like a trip.
Looked like a trip, but we didn't get the call there. Mark Enott there, throws it in. Michael Aarons pinches, keeps it in. There it is. Patrick O'Mara with the shot on goal. Michael Aarons drives. Regains control of the puck. Mark makes a wise decision to cycle back out.
Nice hit.
Yep, very nice hit. 3:52 remaining. Little chatter. I bet those boys are out there, you know, asking where's a good place to get some Skyline around here.
I could go for some Skyline.
Why not, right? Speaking of Skyline, your boy, Sam, what's the Moeller guy? Sam Hammonds, the Bengal?
Sam Hubbard.
Sam Hubbard. He's going to be out at the Skyline in Mainville on Tuesday from 4:30 to 5:30. Go out there and say hello.
Signing some autographs for the kids.
Sign some autographs for the kids.
Getting a three-way,
yep.
Maybe a Coney.
Yep, he's a big Mo guy, right? I mean, Cincinnati local guy. All you Moeller guys, right? You do it all for the children, right?
All for the children.
All for the
all
children.
All for the community. All for one.
Yep.
One for all.
One for all. We've had a couple nice young men come through the program from Moeller. We had a 8.
Mr. Nate Hahn.
Mr. Nate Hahn.
Working hard right now to be a doctor.
He soon to be a doctor. Do we have to start calling him doctor now?
We probably could have called him doctor many years ago.
Sure. He was always the smartest man in the room. Okay, 3:10 remaining. Matt Cruiser drives up the left-hand side. Falcons bring it through the neutral zone. Oh, Falcons just hit the post there. Looks like we're gonna have offsetting penalties down there in the corner.
So with 2:49 remaining, the Musketeers got to find a way to win this game. The past 2 weekends, they found themselves in similar situations against Ohio University and Pitt.
Yep.
Eventually let the game go into overtime and saw defeat in both of those. So got to find a way to finish this one off, find themselves in the win column, and get on to tomorrow.
This will go a long ways, right? It's you got to learn how to win, right? And now's a great opportunity, right? They've got an opportunity here. They got to close it out here. So it looks like we got Danny Powers out there. It looks like we got James Markley in there to take the draw.
And the Musketeers will be on the power play here.
Yep.
It looks like they were going to try and take both players at first, but the Musketeers wiggle out of that. So they are on the power play. So 2:49 remaining.
It'd be nice to get a quick one here. Give ourselves a little cushion. Patrick O'Meara up there on the point. Looks like Coach K likes to use him on the power play there up top. Draws it back to Shelgren. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Musketeers put it in there. Merkley hammers it home.
They're celebrating on the Xavier bench now. That one should do it. Musketeers can just button this one up.
Yeah, we got some hockey left, though. You got to expect that Bowling Green's going to pull the goalie and put a little pressure on there, so we got to stay focused. That's going to bring us back to even strength. Was that about 4 seconds into the power play we hammered it home? Oh, God. There we go. Now we got some nonsense going on. Tell you what, I've coached a lot of games here with the Xavier Musketeers, and I don't recall a game where we've had this much nonsense going on.
Nope.
Okay.
So still 2:18 remaining on the clock. The Musketeers still got to find a way to get out of this game. But they're not helping themselves right now.
At this rate, that skyline is going to be, I mean, they're going to be closed. Do we got till 2 o'clock to get the skyline? I mean.
If they're closed, we might catch the Open if this one keeps going.
Right. We could catch the Open. That's a fair point. Life in the ACHA. What else would you be doing on a Friday night, young man like yourself?
Who knows?
You're sorted out. The captain's in there.
Let's get a shot of the Bowling Green goalie here. Just taking
Yeah. I mean, hey, after all, it is 1 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
I mean, time to get a little snooze.
Probably had a class or two this morning.
Yep. That's
taking
life.
it easy.
Life in the ACHA. You got to go to school, right? They probably caught the bus around 4 o'clock.
Yep.
Probably didn't get a lot of sleep on that bus.
Nope. Might as well.
What a
catch
better
some
time
now.
than now, right? Press box being so close to the stands, getting some feedback that the fans would like to get this game going again here. So. Okay, 2:18. Even strength. Xavier leads 4-2. Sage is staying warm down there. Chris Becker in to take the draw for the Musketeers. Okay. Drake says, I've got you covered. Matt Cruiser dumps it in. Falcons play it behind their net. Oh! Cruiser looks back to Shelgren. Shelgren. Got Jack Dallas on the wing. Minute 50 remains. Mahone. Check from behind.
Musketeers nearly find the net again.
There it is. Jack Dallas there. Mahone just couldn't pull the trigger there. He was in the right spot. Okay. Musketeers get a couple fresh legs out there. Cruiser in there. Danny Powers out there. Shelgren. Powers kicks it out. Cole Biter.
1 minute remaining in the third.
1 minute to go.
The Bowling
Michael
Green goalie
Aarons.
remains in the net.
Yeah, I'm surprised to see that. Xavier on the icing.
We'll have an icing. We'll see if
I
he
would-
will
I
leave
would
the
think,
net
yeah.
now. It doesn't.
Does not appear to be. He's coming out of the net.
And here he comes.
Well, here he comes.
So Bowling Green will have a extra man on the ice.
There we go. Uh-oh. Okay. So for 45 seconds, the Bowling Green net is empty. They win the draw. Sage with the big save. 35 seconds remain. This one's going to find the back of the net, looks like. Oh. Oh, he waves it off. No, he does not. Thought that one went through the crease there. 29 seconds remain. Going to drop the puck to the left side of Sage. Danny Powers in to take the draw. Wins the draw, they dump it down. Going to get another icing call here. Okay. So we won the draw and took a shot, right? Sage with the save. Another shot on goal. 10 seconds remain, under 10 seconds. Okay. Big blast, big save. Okay. So there you have it, folks. Xavier does what they're supposed to do. They come up with a big win here at home at Sports Plus. So
take care, Bowling Green. Send them home and pick up some key points in the league.
Yep, move up in the standings, and they did what they were supposed to do. So I think this is going to go a long ways. But so it's late tonight, and you can catch us again. And should I share the big surprise with all of our listeners out there on who's going to be joining me tomorrow?
Sure can.
A Cincinnati legend, a Xavier hockey legend, Jack Doyle.
Yes, sir.
Is going to be joining me.
Jackie D.
Jackie D. So, God, he played 3 years with us, so I'm looking forward to spending some time with us. So, game time, I believe, is 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, or 2:30. I think 2:30 is the start time. Yep. So, we will be back and ready to go. We'll be live and streaming here. So, thank you again for listening, and we're looking forward to doing this over and over and over and over again. So, thank you again.